sure it's your DMs are flooded, right?
Flooded,
Of
yes.
just like,
but
hey,
I do get a hold of you one way or another, and if it's not today, and tomorrow is gonna be soon. So
yeah. But
just know, you know.
as far as people speaking affirmations and speaking it into existence and going through all their Zen and stuff like that, one of the things that I've been reading on and learning about is learning how to say no. So how do you feel about, like, because again, you can't have 100 artists in one stage or one night. So
There's a way to say no.
Okay, how do you go about that for yourself?
Just being real, man.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a faker and you're just gonna front your shit,
Yeah.
you're always gonna have trouble explaining yourself or running into that subject. But if you're a real man and you know patience and you know what it is, like I said, process, then they know sooner or later that chance is gonna come up. I wish I could help the whole world at the same time, but I have to go persistently. So that way I make sure everyone gets a piece of that. You know what I mean? Not just one person gets all this, and it has to go equally, because if you don't do certain things equally, especially in a business like this, it's not going to succeed.
Talking Again podcast.
To the tap in. We talking again. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Might talk a little shit, get a little brash. Might drink a little bit, smoke a little bit. Vibe a little bit, laugh a little bit. Yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. Now tuned in to the tap in. Now tuned in to the tap in. Now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again. Come on.
That's why I say, like, I started this program whole by myself, because just a lot of people were busy doing their thing, or just going through their life thing.
Right.
And I know you say it takes a lot to start a business, and it does.
It's a lot of risk, dude, when you start a business.
And I think God will set everybody in their chapters, and everything that you're going through is already planned, by the God. So you just walk in, you just maintain whatever you're doing. It's not expected to do this, or you didn't wake up one day and be like, oh, I want to start a broadcast.
Right.
And it just probably fell through the way it was supposed to fall through in the matter of time. And time ain't on our side, but persistence is.
Yeah.
So I think I've been doing well on keeping that up. And all the fan base, shout out to all the fans, shout out to everyone that's been supporting since day one. Means a lot to me, man. It's the only reason I keep going. And shout out to my son, big motivation in my way of life, So shout out to you, keep going, and big things coming, So I can't say much on the downside, because I don't really follow that. I track the positivity, and I
have to
show the love, from a man to another man.
Yeah.
It's so right to, like, let it out and talk it out. So it gets to the violent area, and then we can do that too. It doesn't take much for you to pick up a 20-pound machine, So either or.
There you go.
But yeah, man.
Thanks again, man, for coming back.
Man,
I mean,
it's great to be here,
I know I didn't give you a formal. I didn't give you a formal announcement, but you guys, my guest today is Louie Chain of PLP Productions,
thank you,
the creator of Saca La Banda Tour.
Yes, sir, man.
So, yeah, man.
Sounds
Did you remember
what?
That,
man? Can you say that again?
The creator of Saca La Banda Tour. I can say it many different ways.
Right.
We do the Meisner effect on that one. But
don't
no.
let me get you for an announcement on my show one day, man.
Tengo voz de locutor. No, I have no fucking voice. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
How you been, brother? I've been good. I've been really good. I was
good.
just reminiscing a little bit right now. When we were messaging each other, and you're like, you text, sheesh, right? And I was like, I go, hey man, how do you say that? But I had to record it, because we were just texting, so I had to record it and send it to you.
Man,
and then I went
started on that right now, bro. It's gonna go surface wide, and next thing you know,
worldwide,
you're gonna get spam she all day.
Yeah.
So.
She.
But yeah, bro.
That's pretty funny. No,
it's funny.
Yeah. It's like
it keeps going. I don't know why, but something surfacing
you're
around.
You're a trendsetter.
At first, I was like, "What do you guys say next time?" I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I caught myself. But it's fun. Let it go. Fine. Just
that's
ride
cool.
with it, So my son did it. I was like, well, I guess that's what we're gonna bond it out. You know what I mean? Ching.
Hey,
Win for dad. You know what I mean?
every time there's always something new, right? You know, like
Always, every
it's
day.
like what the flavor of
Every
the
day
week.
there's something new. If you have missed yesterday, today is just another day to pick that up. You know?
Don't
rebuttal yourself.
There'll be other
tomorrow.
days.
Right. Okay.
But,
okay.
I got
that coming back.
Yeah, man. You know, like
Showtime. Showtime.
old school right here.
No,
I had the P for PL production. That's what I had for.
Actually, I got my merch coming. So
Did you really?
Yes, I got.
I did see the hat that you had on your website. But I don't know if that was an older hat.
Was that recently?
No, I think it was an older one. It was like an iron-on.
Okay,
I think it was an iron-on.
Yeah, we got some new ones coming in, man. Pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, dude.
I actually just want to drop it out when it comes out, but I've been giving out little hints here and there.
Yeah, cool.
But it's gonna be fun and games, you know what I mean. But at the same time, something to support the culture and you know, keep it going for PL Productions. You know, because we're just trying to strive and get everyone out.
Yeah,
and everyone up and coming. You know the deal. Saca La Banda is there, but
well, it's been a while since you came. When you did come out here, we were promoting the February event, which was your first
starting that
your very
project,
first event.
Man.
Yeah. And just that little time, I've already seen what you're doing. And it's like, God, this guy's really doing it. Because when you came in here, I was like, okay,
appreciate that, boss.
he's starting the tour, cool, you know. And then I'm like, every month there's something new. That's why I felt like, man, I just want to get in on this just to kind of like, you know, get a little, maybe even a junket going on where when I go live real quick and hey, let's bring it. I think we kind of did something like that for the last event over in Vegas. Was it?
Oh yeah, something a little live, right?
Yeah, I did. I talked to Sela and then I talked to you. I talked to her and then nobody else came in, but I was like, this is pretty cool if I were to do like a little junket kind of thing, you know, before a show.
I'm glad I could bring people up and get them known, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, just you know,
I just stand back and let it fly, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a lot of work behind. And I can't. Yeah, even mention to describe of everything that goes on to that world, but it's fun. It's the reason I picked it, just because I've been involved with it so long. So
you know what I like about the whole events, like planning events like that, is you get to see, like at the very end, right, when the event's about to start, you get to see all this fun stuff, like a party. For me, it's like a party. I do house parties in my house with family, shit like that, right? I don't do big events with artists like you, famous hundreds and hundreds, thousands of followers.
So
like
every
that,
dad and every mom should know how it is when you plan something.
When you plan something,
you know what I mean.
you got this dope party. Well, what they didn't see, it's like a duck in the lake, right? What they didn't see is they see this really duck just chilling right here, but then underneath the lake, it's just like this.
Yeah, you don't see what he's doing to keep that momentum there. You know?
So, and that's what I feel like when you're planning an event.
Right,
there's a lot that goes into it, you know, and it's not just like, hey, let me call people and they show up, and then, you know.
I wish it was, you know?
Right?
Yeah, the future is gonna look like that, you know. But in the meantime, I'm always gonna put in work like my first word.
What's the most exciting and exhilarating thing about planning the event before it even starts? Just from like the thought of it to start time.
So what it so
what's the thing that gets
planning
you?
A whole event? It happens out of as you're running your day. You know, you could be driving, you could be, you know, eating, you can be, you know, watching, or you could be just, you know, even in a meeting or whatever or whatnot.
On a treadmill, working out.
You could be, you know, rolling one or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you could be in the bar or something. But then the next thing you know, it just pops into you. Next thing you know, okay. And if you've been in an experience, or I have, then that becomes into play, because you first think it, create it, and then build it. You know, so I think that we've just been following those tracks, and since I got introduced to Napoleon Hill in college, when I did my couple months, you know, that's all I needed to receive to do what we're doing now, is just calculate the format and put it into play, and bring in a lot of great artists, people, and just you know, strive for the best, man, because that's what it is, really.
Well, not to give out any trade secrets, but when you get that idea, that when you're working out, when you're just chilling, when you get that idea, are you a note taker? Do you record it on your phone? Do you make the call right away? Like, hey, I just thought of this. Let's fucking do this right now.
That's it.
Okay.
3 it is, you know. I don't know why it goes that way, but at the same time, I think it comes out like epiphany.
Yeah.
And like I say, out of nowhere, and then I just make the call, and then that call becomes a serious moment.
Yeah.
And goes into another call. And then because once you call someone to negotiate some type of thing, it's on because now you're just taking care of him now.
Yeah.
And he's going to take care of whoever else. And then what's a trifecta?
Yeah, the domino effect, right?
Domino
Like
effect,
you
yes.
just started it, you know. So you by making that phone call, you just started the domino to go boom, 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 and then
So now it's delivered not just to myself, but everybody else.
Yeah.
And now I got to come forward for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can't turn back because now your name goes to shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I always try to keep my rep, man, and stay humble to myself and loyal to myself because at the end of the day, I can be loyal to everybody else, bro. You know, so it just takes time. It's a process. So everyone that doesn't know what a process means, please look it up over 10 times. Even when you got it, keep looking at it because the process is a big thing into anything that you're trying to develop. And anyone that knows about that or has been in that situation and create a business or an empire or has become an entrepreneur or a CEO, what kind of president, it takes balls and it takes courage because you're not just standing on to the great mountain. You're standing on to all these mountains that are the same height as what you're trying to aim. So you got to aim it right.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to miss certain times, many times, but at the same time, you're perfecting everyone.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, there's no such thing as perfection besides just upgrading yourself, you know.
You feel
And
like
once, it's like practice makes perfect, but to us, it's more like practice makes permanent because once you practice it, it's never going to forget your realm, you know. So
like riding a bicycle, huh?
riding a bicycle, throwing a ball, walking, you know, taking a shit.
Yeah.
Things,
some things might come in between where you have to you get cut down through your ankles and you might have to relearn everything, but it is easier that second time around.
The mind is the biggest power in the world.
It's the most powerful thing, the most powerful muscle, organ, whatever living thing in the entire world.
So if you can believe it, you've seen it, now create it and build it. And if you need help with it, PR Production got your back.
Yeah.
You already know how that goes. Saca La Banda, July 17th, summer, baby. It's coming through. Man, I can't even tell you the artist that is going to be blowing up on that stage. But anyone that wants to be part of this, we're starting a new trend called Marca para la Saca La Banda. And we're going to be grabbing a couple of talents going against each other and battling it out.
Oh, yeah?
To have a spot for Saca La Banda after they get chosen by, not us, by the people. Because you matter, bro. And I'm going to make sure that, you know,
that's cool.
So
take it to the polls.
Take it to the polls, baby.
It's time to go vote. Yeah, man.
Right.
I love it. No, when you know, when you say that PL Productions can help you out, so how does that work? Some artist, you know, just hits you on the DM. I'm sure your DMs are flooded, right?
Flooded, yes.
Just
but I do get a hold of you one way or another, and if it's not today, and tomorrow is gonna be soon. So but just know. You know,
as far as people speaking affirmations and speaking it into existence and going through all their Zen and stuff like that, one of the things that I've been reading on and learning about is learning how to say no. So how do you feel about because you can't have 100 artists in one stage or one night. So
there's a way to say no.
Okay, how do you go about that for yourself?
Just being real, man.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a faker and you know you're just gonna front your shit.
Yeah.
You're always going to have trouble explaining yourself or running into that subject. But if you're a real man and they know patience and they know what it is, like I said, process, then they know sooner or later that chance is going to come up. You know, I wish I could help the whole world at the same time, but I have to go persistently. So that way I make sure everyone gets a piece of that. You know what I mean? Not just one person gets all this, and it has to go equally because if you don't do certain things equally, especially in a business like this, it's not going to succeed.
Yeah.
So, bigger fact is you gotta stay right when it comes down to money situation, when it comes down to negotiations, or it comes down to planning something. It all goes to an effect by one person and one mind is staying loyal, man.
Yeah.
Can you keep up with that? And that's the process of what this is all about. You know? Getting everything situated so everyone doesn't get mistreated, everyone doesn't get paid unfair. And this is why I started this, and that's why I want to go into saying that big announcement on June 19th at the 5K pre-summer party.
That's right.
Santa Ana.
You got that 5K. We're not that far away.
150,
149.
49, you know. I know we can do it. We've come this far. PL Production is the next thing. Oh man, I want to say the PL question mark, man.
Can't say, dude.
I can't say it though, but just know
if you try, if you even try it, I'm gonna stop you, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say it. I know myself, but it's right there. It's crawling out of me right now. So
yeah.
But anyways, June 19th, man. It's the 5K pre-summer party. That's what it's a pre-summer party.
Where's that gonna be at?
It's gonna be in Santa Ana, downtown.
Okay. Oh, hometown.
Yeah, hometown. So anyone out there in Santa Ana, you know where to be. But by the time this airs, you know it's a little.
Well, this is the 15th, and your event is on. the 19th.
So shout out
Boom.
to everyone that shows up. It's gonna be crazy. We got a couple vendors for comida. And make sure that everybody wants to fucking go home safe, no jail. Especially, I don't need people going to jail or getting their cars taken away and having a bad experience. So
the good thing we got Uber and Lyft everywhere now.
Is why I'm saying, shout out to you guys because you guys are making a big change on getting people safely home and having another day to progress their life and their family. So please, we recommend Lyft and Uber because it's gonna be one of those nights and limited capacity only because we can only fit so many changarros in, you know what I mean? So, let's get it in. Papas, you guys got it. PR Production gonna take care of this.
Nice.
July 17th. Glad my boy's still doing his thing. Shout out to you. Sheesh. Watch how many times you're gonna say that. I hope you can count them.
I'm gonna be going to sleep saying
I lost
that.
count already. I'm like, I'm just gonna give up.
We should do a drinking game.
Hey.
Every time we say sheesh.
Then there you go. There it is. First one right there.
Take a shot. Every time you hear the word, every time you hear sheesh. We are trendsetters over here. That's what we do.
Trendsetters, man, makers, So shout out to you guys. I have a couple projects in the house. I just can't speak of them. But shout out to Sugar Free, doing the damn thing. Shout out to MMG doing their own thing. Not the, Maybach Music, but, MMJ. So my bad, let me correct that.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of things going into play right now. What can I say, man?
Well, you know what? There's a lot of things that you're doing. One of the things you're doing is Team Chain Athletics. I saw that you have that on your I didn't notice that before when you first came up, but now I saw the hashtag.
Right.
And you have it on your profile.
Man, that's way opposite of what we're doing here.
No, I know.
PR Productions.
Yeah. But that's what we do here,
great.
Man. We talk about everything.
Because
we talk about everything here.
It's something that had to be done years ago, but at the same time, Team Chain Athletics, man, it's something that's very passionate to me just because I started it for one specific reason. And that was for my, my boy, my son, my blood. And you know how a father wants to give everything to your kid, you know? Of course. So, coming up from nothing, bro, we try to survive and put the pieces together, whatever we find and make something happen out of it,
Yeah.
So we weren't gonna stop at that, So Team Chain Athletics started because honestly, my son is a beast when it comes down to a sport called football.
Yeah.
And he started at a very young age, and me being his dad and being involved in stuff like that growing up in the streets and put that together, and MMA, just the hardcore, life that you grow up with.
Yeah.
Certain people,
Right.
I gave it all to him at the end, and he was cracking poos left and right. One season he had 22 touchdowns.
Damn.
And he was also five positions in one game, and it just followed through. He was just doing a lot of things for a lot of people, and he needed recognition. And so for me to just find sponsors and stuff like that, I started my own for me to sponsor my own kid. So Team Chain Athletics came into effect.
Nice.
TCA. And then next thing you know, people were just hitting me up left and right from the games. Hey man, where'd you take your son? Because we were interested on taking our son to learn everything that your boy got taught. I said, well, I taught him myself. And like, well, so from that came to, hey man, I'm gonna give you my kids for the weekend. Bring them back to me as soldiers. And I was like, well, next thing you know, Team Chain Athletics became pretty much awareness and ethics on teaching the kids the basics of what they need to know before they hit the actual field or the stage or whatever the world. And I think a lot of parents, what they do is because they have busy life, they just want to look out for their kids and have them busy and active, so they just throw them into a sport. But sometimes that's the bad thing about it, because kids get into a sport that they don't know. Next thing you know, they don't
Or
get
they're not
play
comfortable
time.
with it. Yeah.
They get bullied or they just don't get that play time. You know, so I try to change that just because I was one of them back in the days. I got thrown into stuff, but I wanted to do something so bad. I just didn't have that people to teach me that stuff. So I had to go and teach myself everything about it by getting, hit by fucking,
learning that hard way, huh?
the hard way. And I think that's how I keep doing it because I don't learn the easy way.
Yeah.
And it's just a wild transaction to end up teaching all the kids of what I was teaching my son, basically. And we wouldn't use weights. We didn't use none of that stuff. We just used whatever we found in the backyard. We just go raw,
Yeah.
And he just carried it his whole way. And
yeah.
now he's been 9 years into this. And, shout out to Long Beach Poly, Bosco. We got Centennial. Shout out to you guys for even, showing love and replying back to what it is on the new future athletes, So,
nice. Centennial the high school?
Centennial High School.
Oh, right on.
And I know Bosco's out there winning, championships, CIFs and stuff. So, it's just trying to get him to knowing what's best. And he got his universities picked already. So,
wow.
We just try to give him that and get him ready.
Yeah,
But if not, we take care of the bill if we have to, at the end. But that's what we want to do.
Nice.
Besides that, and Team Chain Athletics is the new era of teaching kids the new basics and staying above what it is, so the games can continue and kids can love it.
Yeah.
Because if someone knows what it is and what's going on, they're gonna stay in it for a while, and that's just gonna bring a community even better because kids are staying in the progress.
Yeah.
Into the progress. So.
And then Team Chain Athletics, do you have that like a brick and mortar gym? Or is it everything in the park?
So right now we do it at Cabrillo Park,
mm-hmm.
and that's in Santa Ana.
Okay.
And what we do is have Saturday and Sundays, but at the same time we put in something together on, weekdays.
Yeah.
So schedules won't come out until like certified summer. So there's just still going a lot of things on with the CDC stuff.
Yeah.
So
Right.
On the level because we're dealing with kids.
Yeah.
So we just try to be on top of all that.
Oh, of course, cover all your angles,
cover all the angles, especially because a lot of parents want questions and stuff like that. So
yeah.
we just try to provide everything when it's asked, and we have it there ready to go.
So it's a big team now. Is it just you, or are you working with? You have other people helping out, and
it's just been me and a couple other coaches. So yeah, it's been a couple teammates involved.
Yeah.
It takes a team to win stuff, So especially for this. But I think the kids matter because the world is busy on staying alive, and the kids need someone to guide them, and structure their being. Why the parents are giving them the house platform,
especially right now where they're being a lot of them are being really manipulated from stuff that they're watching on TV, online, on YouTube. Like. They're not thinking straight for themselves sometimes, so we have to make sure that we're on top of it.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
And hopefully, we can start progressing and start teaching kids by the summer of this month.
There you go.
So we got a lot of things coming in, man.
June 15th, right? They're gonna open up everything now. Like
June 15th, but summer really starts the 20th,
19th to the 20th, something like that, right? 19th, right there.
19th, okay.
June 19th.
Summer.
Yeah.
There you go. So summer, excuse me. I'm planning to unleash some flyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And getting kids back out there and active because sport's coming back. So
there you go.
I know there's kids hungry. And I know there's parents that want their kids out there so that way you can have some rest time.
Right.
So I know.
Yeah.
Daddy daycare.
What? Daddy day. Are you still playing football yourself?
Yeah. I know, so season starts, I believe, August.
Okay.
And then we start training until September.
Yeah.
And then the whole, I believe we have 12 games.
Yeah. 12
games. And it's the most powerful, hard-hitting games that you can experience because, it's a little bit more raw than, NFL.
That's because everything's
shout out to the SC Warriors, by the way.
What is it, SC?
SC Warriors, yeah, out there in Temecula area.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Dude, it's gonna be. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna juggle. Trying to run. I see you're really busy. You're always busy, always doing something. And now you're gonna add a football schedule to it,
right?
And then Team Chain Athletics. It's a lot of
whoever was managing me would be under a lot of stress right now.
Right? Yeah, man.
But I don't stress, and It's funny that you say that because my mom sees me when I come by, and then she just goes, I see what all the things that you're doing, and you're calm, you're chilling. And I'm just like, well, how do you expect me to be, losing my mind?
Yeah.
And she goes, no, but I expect you to start losing some hair or, getting some gray hair. And I'm like, Mom, just leave the black hair, leave it as it goes. But at the same time, I just don't use stress. I use pressure, and pressure builds up momentum. And momentum builds up creations, and creations build up ways out for a lot of people. And, I'm happy to say I could open up doors for a lot of people now, and a lot of people are mad because those doors they want closed, but we want them open, and I'm opening them. So, well, it's open now,
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely open now.
Do you think is there a lot of competition when it comes to that, like out there, as far as in your industry?
You know what? I would have an answer for that if I was that type of understanding that way, but. You don't think that way? The only competition I have is really with myself.
Yeah.
And every day I battle them, and at the end of the day I win.
That's you overcoming that pressure then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Mary Jane, shout out to you.
Maria, what's Sila song? Marijuana?
Marijuana.
It's Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah, no, seriously, that definitely helps, right?
Right.
But
music definitely helps as well.
And that's your thing.
That's my go-to.
That's your it's around you.
Right.
You can't even if you wanted to get away from it, you probably can't.
Shout out to Tony. Just wrote a song for me.
Yeah.
I still don't believe stuff like that,
That's pretty cool. When is that gonna debut?
It's gonna debut, man. I can't say because they're on the works, but it's something very big, man.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be honored in that level. So
I can't wait to hear it.
I can't wait to put it out there for you guys. Man,
and then after the song, you gotta put a video out there and then everything.
So it's already
the whole production.
It's already in the whole play,
Oh, but you already have my number, bro. So
I already got you, bro. We're gonna bring the tequila. We're gonna bring the talk.
I'll set up my post and then I'll interview everybody right there.
There it is. There it is.
No, man. I thanks, man, for coming on here. I just wanted to get you on here again so you could talk about what's going on, man. The 4 events that you've done already have been.
I got spoons, by the way.
What do you mean you got spoons? Actual spoons?
Yeah, Spoons nightclub in Santa Ana.
Oh, shit.
55 on Dyer.
I thought you
Make sure you pull up Saturday.
All right.
Saturday with featuring Chris and Morcillo.
Yeah.
So shout out to Slab Records for working with your boys PL Production.
But that's not Saca La Banda Tour, right?
That's not Saca La Banda.
That's just event that you have going on.
That just PL Production, works, man, and we just gotta keep moving. Just because we have a tour going, that's not gonna stop us at go.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I was thinking of asking that and I totally forgot.
Right.
I'm so glad that you brought that up because you do have a tour going on, but what about in between? All that other.
Correct.
So
out of the whole month, we still work, man, and every day, my office is like 2 phones that I carry, but man, what can I say? Stay busy. Spoons nightclub Saturday, June 5th.
Yeah.
Right? It's June 5th. Yeah, June 5th.
Well, I hope you guys all had a good time at that event. By the time this thing airs,
yeah, it's gonna be a good event.
Yeah, but no,
that's why I didn't bring it up. But yeah, I got that.
But you do have other events, so every week you got events coming up, maybe or no?
Man, yeah, definitely, man.
There you go.
And it's just gonna keep ringing, especially with this talk show right here.
Shout out. Bro. How was the? I didn't even ask you how the event was,
man.
Oh, back in that you did in Anaheim.
Oh, the recent.
Yeah.
Mexico de Noche. Shout out Raj, man. Shout out to you, bro. Was better than I expected, man.
Oh,
yeah. From being shut off with the Garden Amphitheater once again.
Yeah. All of them.
I just, I had to figure out something before I could say I can't do this month again. And I wasn't going to take that for a no, man. If someone wasn't passionate about what they're doing, they would have just let it go for another month.
Yeah.
And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something that's called persistency. And we got a contact, next to Mexico de Noche it was, bro. And
nice.
That was a smasher. KSB, shout out to you, man. Everyone that was part of that. My compa Negro, man.
Yeah.
He's from Compton, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's been doing his thing, and he's been in Tengo Talento. And he's just been moving around, bro, and just the opportunities, get cut short. But at the same time, we're bringing that back onto the volume.
Nice.
And it's a movement. It's a union. It's a family at the end. It is what it is. If you're going to be shady, then you're going to be shady. And that's who you are.
Yeah.
At the same time, you won't get fucked with the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And, us, we are really good at figuring that out,
Yeah.
So if you are who you are, your heart will tell it, so
Yeah.
just let it be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great show, bro. A lot of people were there. A lot of great actors was there.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Do you guys do
Shout
like
out to Los Hijos de Leyva were there.
over there too?
Yeah. Just a lot of good things, man. And
do you guys have like a red carpet for that event, like right before? Do you guys ever do that? Anything like that?
We have not had one besides the
For Vegas, you had.
The Vegas we had the red carpet, and then the first show we had kind of like the same thing. But I probably took part more in the green room. Right.
But everything good happens in the green room.
It does.
Just like the tap room.
Tap. But it's been experience, man. I've learned definitely from those two shows. And like my mom, shout out to my moms. And like she said, bro, the third one will tell you if it's meant for you or not, So it was, and that's just for me to keep going harder, bro.
Yeah.
And competition, like I said, I don't think that way. I think about giving opportunity to everybody because everyone deserves it. And if everyone knew what they really are, is gold. So, that's why I'm gonna try to put it out there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next show.
It's like you said, man. Pressure. Yeah, I think a lot of
is it
pressure
gonna destroy you, or is it
it could explode, right? Pressure, or it will turn into a diamond,
right?
Right. So that's good. I like that. You got that roadblock, and then you fucking find a way to get over it or go through it.
Right.
But either one way or another, you're gonna get to the other side.
It's a future nowadays. There's a lot of machinery to bring down a wall.
Yeah.
So it's all good, brother. I don't think about negativity. I just think about what's the next move.
Yeah.
Because it's not just me now. It's a whole lot of people involved.
Oh, yeah.
And we're about to ship sail. So that's everyone. And if then once that ship sail, it's hard to come back to get on top of that,
Nice.
because you absorb a family during that crew.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to see what's next, man. I know there's so much. We just talked about having multiple events or venues in one night. Like there's so many things you can do with it. You said about going sailing. Shit, why not take the thing overseas or on a cruise?
Right.
There's just so much you can do, right?
Things I could just. I wish I had like 3 of me's. We'd be doing all that at the same time.
Yeah, man.
You
gotta start teaching a man how to fish.
Exactly. And if you like to fish, I just caught a big fish.
There you go.
I just went sailing Catalina. It was good, man.
Yeah.
It was something I needed
a little break.
That's how I recharge,
Yeah.
That's how I recharge. That's how a man should recharge.
Yeah.
Get your time in and get your time out.
Definitely need a break, and learn how to say no sometimes.
Learn how to say no in the right way of like just letting them know. It's timing involved with everything, and if something doesn't go your way, just know it's gonna. It's just about a certain time, a certain point.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say no like that. You can say no with the way of really being man to man, really conversating, and be passionate about it.
Yeah.
But also keep your word.
Yeah.
If you say you're gonna put someone on, put someone on.
Right.
And you guys know when I say give me that, just let me do my thing. You'll know.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, everyone's been put on, and that's what we're gonna keep doing, bro.
Yeah.
And this is just evolving and wrapped into. It's like what do you say? A volcano.
Yeah.
Eruption.
Oh,
Wait until it does, man. Right now, all the steam's coming out, and then once it pops, then we all pop.
Yeah.
Pop
Nice.
goes the weasel.
Yeah. This fucking show's full of analogies, man. Can we get another sheesh?
Another sheesh. Shout out my boy sheesh.
Oh man. Well, dude, thanks a lot for coming on. I can't
man.
wait for the next one. We'll
Appreciate
do something
you,
again.
bro. Always. It's always
Of course,
a great
you know
time.
it, man.
And next time is always gonna be different, man.
Yeah.
Different knowledge, different attitudes on the maturity, man.
Yeah.
You already know.
There you have it.
So,
All right, you
tuned.
guys, check it out. June 19th, the 5K 149 followers. Nothing. By the time this comes
Come on,
out,
bro. I want to get home right now knowing that I'm gonna reach at least 50 you guys. You know
no,
what I
dude.
mean?
By the time this thing airs, you're already done.
There it
You
is.
already maxed it already, dude. So we'll be good.
Oh yeah, man. It's a great honor. We got a lot of things coming. July 17th. Are we going to LA or are we going to San Diego? We're gonna find out on the 19th.
Take it to the pole.
Let's go, baby. Chee.
Take another shot.
Get another shot.
We're out of here.
Talking Again podcast. You already know how it goes, man. Shout out to you doing big movements. I appreciate you even having PR productions live and direct straight to you, bro. Many wishes and things coming along. Happy birthday to yourself. Keep going, bro. Peace.
Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again.